My name is Wathagi, and I'm a fourth-year law student at the University of Nairobi. I'm in my final semester, and currently I'm the Vice President of Digital Grassroots, and I am also a co-founder of Digital Grassroots. Digital Grassroots is a youth initiative to increase digital citizenship through various ways, through digital literacy at the grassroots level of our communities, such as rural areas, and to also involve youth in policy making in the internet governance arena, and also we participate in online and offline activism for issues in the digital arena. The network was founded in August 2017 by youth from Internet Society Youth at the Internet Governance Forum. Our first meeting was actually on the floor. And we just saw a gap in our respective countries because most of us were from sub-Saharan Africa, and we realized that youth are not involved in policy making issues in the tech arena, and we also realized a digital literacy gap in our respective countries, so we decided to form it. What we hope to achieve, and so far actually achieving, is that we'll increase digital citizenship. There'll be more people who will be connected to the internet. People will be able to economically empower themselves by using the internet. They'll be able to protect themselves while on the internet, and overall just benefit from normal internet benefits such as social media. Being named a youth volunteer was really good for me. It allowed me to meet so many people that could help me with my activism work. The reason I was actually named that is because of my activism work with the Student Consortium for Human Rights Advocacy. I've done a lot of activities with them. Like last year, I helped coordinate the Good Deeds Day, which is like a universal event, and that was the first time it was happening in Africa, and it happened here in Nairobi. And it's a day where we celebrate doing good. Every single volunteer in the world is celebrated with them. I believe digital rights are human rights. Why do I believe this? There have been a school of thoughts on this, and many people don't realize they're human rights, because anything that helps you access other human rights is a human right. For example, the freedom of expression. The internet these days is the biggest tool for freedom of expression in our countries, as in at the moment, and it also allows you to access information that's useful to you and services that are useful to you. We use our e-citizen to get our passports. So the fact that it allows you to access other digital rights, it allows you to access other human rights, it should be a human right on its own. I believe there's a really big need to have youth in the tech arena, because I don't know, people keep saying we're the future, but we're actually the now, and we're the ones who are the most tech savvy for now. So we need to be involved in the policy making issues for these issues that affect us. We need to know, like, why are they putting in these rules. We need to guide them. Like for some people, they don't actually understand what Bitcoin is and why we need the laws in Bitcoin, why we need those policies. So we need to be involved in those policies, because they're the ones, they'll be affecting us most. It's a challenge to maintain our social life and also work so much. So for school, I don't have classes every day. So sometimes when I don't have classes, I'm usually online mostly. On my computer, I work online, I write my essays, I submit, we recruit people online. So I only really leave my computer when I really need to. And I can still work from my phone, we're a tech-savvy generation. So I guess that's how I juggle it. I don't really feel like my social life is really affected, and plus I also interact with people that I work with for my advocacy work. They're also in my circle, so I don't really have much to lose out on. Plus these are things I really hold dear, so it's worth it for me. I learned a world of information at the Internet Governance Forum. I met so many people. I learned who to call when I need something tech related, which organizations to reach out to. I met other youth from other countries who we actually requested to join Digital Grassroots and help us expand it in their countries, and they agreed. The lessons I also learned at the Internet Governance Forum are the ones that also enabled us to write our internet literacy course, which is what we use to train the people at the grassroots level. It's simplified, it's not like complicated internet literacy courses that are out there. So those are the lessons I learned. I learned also on the need to translate things into local content, because we are all from like a diverse group of people, and I know like someone in the village will probably not understand the course in English, so we are working on translating it to Swahili for the people in sub-Saharan East Africa, and we also have a big number of people in the French-speaking community, in Francophone community, so we're also translating it to French. The Kenya Youth Convening on Internet Governance is more or less like a safe space for youth to be inducted into the tech arena. So like just as I was inducted last year, albeit I was inducted online, I'd like to now help the youth in Kenya be able to be inducted into the tech arena in the policy sector, teach them about why it's important for them to get involved, so they can know about the tech sector like that, so they know how can I get involved, who do I need to approach. So it's basically like an introduction for the youth in Kenya, and it will be taking place on 14th April at NILAB. So far we've received so many applications for people to attend, but unfortunately, because it's the first one, we won't be able to host such a large number. We'll host about 80 to 100 people, and see how it goes. Yeah.
So between the 24th and 26th of this month, you're due to attend the Internet Freedom Forum in Abuja. What is it about?
Okay. What will be discussed there are freedoms that you have offline, but then now have been translated to the online sector, like the freedom of expression, freedom of access to information, cyberbullying, freedom of from assault on the internet. So those are like some of the topics that will be discussed there, and it will be somewhat like the Internet Governance Forum, but with a few aspects removed, and the focus will be for the issues that Africa is facing specifically. Like, for example, we've been having a lot of internet shutdowns in countries like Congo. So, and also we've also been having a lot of muting of the media in Kenya. So those are some of the topics that will be discussed at the Internet Freedom Forum.